So since we're talking about Aftershock weather-wise, remember, it will be hot in the afternoon between 3 and 6 p.m. We're looking at solid upper 80s, low 90s. But the evenings will be amazing because we're not expecting really strong cold wind at night for any of the days. Remember, it starts off tonight. So as the sun is going down, that warm, comfortable air will linger well into the evening. So you don't have to worry about a strong cold wind coming in and having to change things up. So I like where we're going with the weather for Aftershock. Now for more, we're going to talk to the man on the scene. This is Marcus Allen. And Mark, you've been out here. This is early access. You're one of the first ones to be able to get in there and take a look. How's it looking so far?
Yeah, it's looking empty, and that's going to be transforming over the next few hours as it's expected to sell out. If not today, certainly tomorrow and Sunday looking to be sold out. We're looking at 160,000 people. Now, it won't top that, and I can explain why, because the county will only let them have 40,000 people a day in here. But with that said, the economic impact, according to the CEO that we had on just moments ago, going to be beyond that, because a lot of times people will bring a +1, a +2 in their family that, although they didn't get tickets, will still have economic impact into the area with over $30 million being poured in. That's a lot of money in one weekend alone. Behind me, but one of 4 stages that take place here, a record 100 bands playing here, some with Sacramento roots like Dance Gavin Dance, Limp Bizkit. The drummer married Mia Tyler right here in Sacramento. That's Steven Tyler's daughter. A lot of local connections, and as we just found out moments ago, Stone Temple Pilots now added to the lineup. Guns N' Roses on Sunday, expected to sell out. I highly recommend, if you want to go to any of these shows, get your tickets now, because every day will sell out. It's sold out every year. This year, not going to be an exception. And check out how lovely Discovery Park is. This is the VIP area. If you want to have a little bit shorter lines to the bathroom, a little bit shorter lines and upgraded food, I highly suggest VIP. It's going to cost you, but sometimes they say it's well worth it. One of 4 stages from this VIP. You can see both the Aftershock stage and the main stage over there where, of course, the main acts like Stone Temple Pilots and Guns N' Roses will be playing. I don't know if you have a favorite band, but I do know you have a favorite route to get here. Jordan Tolbert, over to you.
That is true. I do like Guns N' Roses, but in terms of routes, stick with me and I'll walk you through everything you need to know here. This area of I-5 at West El Camino Avenue is going to look very different in the next 4 days or so, particularly because of this Aftershock Music Festival that's going to be taking place in Discovery Park. Earlier, we were talking about how there are very few entryways into this area, and they are on different streets. And on those streets, that's where you're going to see really, really extensive traffic. Jaboom Street is one entrance, and the other one is on Garden Highway. So Jaboom Street is going to be very, very high traffic area, and also Garden Highway as well. So in terms of parking options, you have a few to try and bypass some of the extreme traffic conditions that are going to be taking place on I-5 near Richards and also Garden Highway. So there's going to be free bike valet through Saba, and that includes bikes, skateboards, and scooters, so any kind of active transportation. Sac RT Light Rail, if you take that from wherever you live into downtown, there is a supplemental bus service that goes from 8th and K to the venue. And then finally, again this year, we have Cal Expo Park and Ride, where people can park $25 there and then ride on a shuttle toward the venue. So something to keep in mind there for your options if you don't want to be driving in these conditions. In terms of traffic impacts, this is what we're looking at. I-5 near Richards is going to be extremely high traffic area. I called Sacramento Police Department yesterday to kind of get the 411 on what's happening over there and where you're going to see the highest amount of traffic. Garden Highway is another spot. South Natomas and River District altogether is going to be very, very busy. Near Cal Expo, there's also going to be extra traffic because of that extra parking. So all in all, this is what you want to do. Avoid I-5 in Natomas and Garden Highway. And if you can, try and take Business 80 if you need to get into downtown Sacramento.